Hey everybody, welcome to the Edit Bay. I'm Joe Baker, and today I'm going to be reviewing Panasonic's new 12 to 60mm f3.5 to f5.6. I really like the Micro Four Thirds system. I love the small size and relatively low price of the lenses, but I found myself carrying around 6 different lenses at any given time, which, when traveling, kind of defeats the purpose. So I was in the market for an all-purpose lens, which is actually a little hard to find on the Micro Four Thirds system. Both Panasonic and Olympus make a couple, but for me, I wanted the wide end of the lens to start at about 12mm or wider and offer a fairly useful reach on the telephoto end as well. So I kept coming across this 12mm to 60mm f3.5 to f5.6. It's one of 3 lenses Panasonic recently released. I'm assuming it's being relatively new is why I had such a hard time finding a review of this lens. I took a gamble and purchased it in preparation for a trip to New York, hoping that the image quality would be on par with the other Panasonic lenses in my kit. And the other features I already knew about. So let's start with focal range, my main reason for purchasing this lens. We're at an effective 24mm to 120mm by 35mm standards. I found this to be an extremely useful focal range. And although this is hardly a fast lens, it has a few other practical features that make up for it. It also comes equipped with Panasonic's Power iOS image stabilization. If you've ever used one of Panasonic's lenses with this features, you can attest to how well this works. I did a review a while back on Panasonic's 35mm to 100mm lens with the Mega iOS image stabilization. I mentioned getting shots at a 30th of a second and having them look sharp. With the 12 to 60mm, I was getting sharp images at shutter speeds as low as a quarter of a second. For me, that almost makes up for it being a slow lens. I was able to walk around the 9/11 memorial and get usable shots in extremely low light. There is no switch for this on the lens itself, but you can disable it in the camera's menu if need be. So is this lens going to stay on my camera body indefinitely? Probably not. You're still going to need fast lenses for low light and depth of field shots. But for me, this thing handles most of my travel photography needs. I hope you found this review helpful. I cover post-production tips and tricks as well as product reviews on this channel. So if you'd like to be notified when I release new content, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Joe Baker with the Edit Bay.